Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's down to business here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zinchenko cuts out the pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. And he's had a hit! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gnabry. Trossard. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, this looks sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that is asking for Martinelli! It's a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that was never going to make it. Rice. Martinelli. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trossard. Havertz. Gnabry. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. Real chance here. Can he put it away? And he's gone looking for safety. And they win it back again. Rice. Kim Min-jae gets over and intercepts. Gnabry. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, it's come loose. In with the challenge. Bui puts his foot on the gas. Great run on the overlap here. That looks a cracking ball. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Trossard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Upamecano clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Pavlovic. And he's intervened well there. Trossard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Gnabry. Brilliantly cut out. Tomiyasu with the clearance. Havertz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Jesus. It's a good spell of possession, this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goretzka. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Gnabry. Musiala. And that's been intercepted. No. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
And a quick reminder
Arsenal
today to
in
please
control
take
at
all the
half-time,
bins
2-0.
located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're underway again. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Havertz. Pavlovic. And it's Gnabry. Oh, and he's through the middle. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Merino. Now it's Havertz. Upamecano.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. Defending was strong and firm. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Arsenal with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Trossard.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
The attendance for this
Merino.
match was 72,300.
Havertz! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No, not quite. Merino. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Musiala. Merino. Martinelli. Oh, that's fabulous. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. And he's there to get it away. Pavlovic. Martinelli. Havertz. Havertz! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. A whisker away from making it 4.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Musiala, number 7.
And he can clear it away.
Number 47.
Rice.
Number 8.
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way.
Number 46. Number
Arsenal
17.
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
Number
next substitution.
25. Thomas Müller. Number
Jorginho.
43. Substitution.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Havertz. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And they can counter here. Olise, and that interception was most necessary. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kim Min-jae gathers from the goal kick. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Müller. Olise.
Bayern Munich are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
And the shot! Tomiyasu is there, and he can get... Now the finish! Zinchenko gets it clear. Havertz. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. The ball's gone astray. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in a... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. And the pass is intercepted. That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full...
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. That has been cut short. Musiala. Well, they've got it again. Now, who's going to be first to this? Merino. Now, what about a counter-attack? To Martinelli. Gabriel. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bayern Munich really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's going to go a long way. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Martinelli has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Jesus. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Davis. Havertz running with the ball. Kimmich. Davis. Oh, that's nice. Tomiyasu stands tall and stands strong. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Davis. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary. That's been intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bui promptly onto that, and that is that. Now he's off and running. Trossard. Upamecano cuts out the pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kimmich. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Foot in. That's headed upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. Martinelli. Kim Min-jae gets over and intercepts. Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Kim Min-jae cuts it out. Davis makes the interception. Gabriel Jesus. Well read, nice interception. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And he's had it nicked away. He's played him through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Havertz. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Well seen, saw that coming. Trossard. Havertz. Oh, well played, well played.
There will be 1 minute at
He
a
was
time.
quick to react. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And that's definitely not his best.
Rice. Bayern Munich couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
No, that was never going to make it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been slung wide. Bui. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davis. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Driving forward.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get...
Shot a goal! Well, there's a probing ball. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do.
Header!
The attendance for this match was
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the
72,306.
finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Gabriel Jesus being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Martinelli. He rises! That has been knocked clear. Musiala. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's managed to gift it back. Merino. Havertz. For Rice. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a throw. Tomiyasu is there, and he can get that clear. No, he's just misjudged that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find.
Bayern Munich are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Havertz! They've scored! Finally the breakthrough!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 47.
So the
Number
first
6,
goal of the game.
Joshua Kimmich.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Number 25, Thomas Müller. Number 27, Leiber.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Sterling, he has found the way through. Decent hit!
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, what a pass! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Muller. Davis. Pinches it off him. Waneri. He's got away. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He can run onto that, and he's intervened well there. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Muller powering forward here.
2 added minutes has
Oh,
been
that's a key
indicated.
interception. Pavlovic. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. Gabriel Jesus! Deftly away. And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Havertz voted man of the match,
And a
and
quick
deservedly
announcement
so.
today that memorabilia from today's match is
How would you
now on
summarise
sale
what we've
in
seen
the
today
Stadium
then, Jim?
Hall.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is promising. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thuram. Mikel Merino does well to get it back. And here's Havertz. Martinelli. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dumfries gets it clear. Forwards and with intent. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Stood up well to him there. De Vrij defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, will have a very busy game. Constantly switching between defending the wide areas and moving in to create overloads through the middle. He's perfect for teams that like to switch from a back three to a back...
Decent hit! And he's there to clear it. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Showing good feet. Barella. And the keeper's in command. Darmian wins the duel this time. Stefan de Vrij. Still goalless. Asllani. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with...
Shapes to shoot! Barella. Martinez. Inter Milan finding their passes. Correa. Oh, nice touch. Gabriel Jesus. Barella. Trossard. And claimed it back swiftly. Stefan de Vrij. Darmian. Zinchenko. Gabriel Jesus looks to get on the end of this. Barella. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tomiyasu. And that's put paid to a promising move. Motta. Correa. And Asllani. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Can he latch on to this? Gabriel Jesus. Throw-in. Barella. Deals with that comfortably. Thuram. Dumfries. Showing great feet there. To Barella. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Defending of the desperate variety. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Motta. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Di Gennaro can claim that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And here's Thuram. It's run loose here. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Martinelli. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, important interception. Trossard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Correa. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. And that should be the keeper's.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Darmian cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Aslani spots it and intercepts. Nicely aimed pass.
The match was 60,810.
He's found a way through. Aslani proves too strong.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now that's well seen too. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Correa, it's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Trossard, he's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Havertz.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Havertz. There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Barella.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Thuram. And it's Correa. Correa. Now it's Thuram. And that's gone loose. Nice control. Martinez. Correa! Danger averted for now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Correa. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Martinez. Mikel Merino attempts a clearance. Trossard.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well read, nice interception. Motta. And it's Correa. To Barella. Martinez. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Into extra time we go.
19, Trossard.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
23, Mikel Merino.
Çalhanoğlu.
Coming on the field,
Asllani.
number 30,
Thuram.
Sterling. Number 53,
Stefan de Vrij.
number 20, Jorginho. Substitution.
Martinez. And here's Thuram. Gabriel Jesus.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, shooting chance! Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's Mkhitaryan. Is there an... It's Mkhitaryan! Nwaneri. Jorginho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! Good try, very good try in fact. Arsenal have their third corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ashlani. Darmian. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Nice physical challenge. Sterling. Driving on and making good progress. Opts to play it back. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time.
Attendees, this is a lost
You have to
children
accept that
announcement.
penalties are
Please
now
keep
a
your eye
realistic
on your children
possibility.
during the match at
You
all
hate to think
times.
that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 41, Rice. Number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Coming on the field, number 15, Kibio. Number 37, substitution in progress.
And so the last chance to find a winner. So, for the last time, who dares to win? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Çalhanoğlu, Mkhitaryan, and Motta. Now it's on Arnautovic. Great work on the overlap. Tries to get it clear. And they're back on the ball again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hoisted in. Jorginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Arnautovic!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan! Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. He can get that clear. Havertz.
You wonder if that's it now, but they're...
The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Havertz is first to take the long walk. And he puts them one up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Arnautovic steps up for his penalty.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Jorginho is second man up. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So, the second man in line. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So this one to restore parity. Back off the post.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
This to double their advantage. Oh, he's He's managed to get it through the keeper. And they're 2 up. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gakpo is wide and looking to get onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Robertson spots it and intercepts. And here's Gakpo. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's hard to overlook someone with the talent of this guy, Randall Kolo Muani. Okay, it's a little premature to start comparing him to some of the best, but he's mainly a right-sided forward, and he really does have great potential in terms of goals and assists. And you're not going to find many greater on the counter-attack. That's when he is at his very best, when it's quick from back to front.
Okay, interesting. Yildiz! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, super find. He's found some space. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here to open the scoring. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he was quick to react. McKennie, quarter of an hour played. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nunez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yildiz. Oh, they could break here. Gets a good foot in there. Conceição. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and that interception was most necessary.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Francisco Conceição. McKennie. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jones did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looks to go up and over. There's no Jones! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yildiz. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gatti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yildiz could try cutting inside here. He's got the shot away! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. McKennie.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Conceição showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball. Gakpo! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Francisco Conceição. And here's Nunez. Yildiz. Kolomuani. Well played. That has
There will
snuffed
be
out
1
the
minute
danger.
added time.
Gravenberg. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Liverpool head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. Kolomuani! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Kolomuani has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Gakpo. Gakpo! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's good play. Gakpo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Konate gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Gonzalez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Time and again they are repelled.
The attendance for
Quarter
this
of an hour
match
into the
was
second half.
28,599.
And here's Nunez. McKennie. Gonzalez. And Diaz. And here's Gakpo. That has been cut short. Kolomuani. Francisco Conceição. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gakpo. Number 17, Jones. Number 7, Luis
Liverpool
Diaz.
are, of course, in a position
Number
to go to the
38,
bench should the need arise.
Gravenberch. Coming on the
Van
field.
Dijk does really well to win the ball
20,
there.
Diogo Jota. Number 19,
Excellent
Elliott.
challenge there,
Number
uncompromising.
14, Chiesa.
Yeah, that's top
Number
defending
8,
and preventing him turning, which can open up many
Substitution in
possibilities.
progress.
Gatti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Conceição has it in a wide position, and it's played in here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McKennie. Vlahovic, shot a goal! Goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Where? Vlahovic. Foot in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jota chasing after it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Szoboszlai. Can he latch on to this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, great chance! Where? No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And it's been given away. Where? Where? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous.
Great chance! Chiesa wins the duel this time. Chiesa! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Chiesa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Pete.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Gomez.
90 minutes gone and nothing
19,
between them still.
Elliott. Coming on the
Liverpool
field,
did fantastically
number
well to force
65,
extra time, having
number
been on the brink of
66,
defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Jota. And that is expertly dealt with. Where? Vlahovic. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yildiz. Decent progress down the left. To Douglas Luiz. Where? Vlahovic. Vlahovic! And Endo. Szoboszlai. Now it's Chiesa. Yildiz. Vlahovic. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And smartly reclaimed. Yildiz. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good strength. And extra time reaches half-time.
Quick reminder today, please.
And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And the action has already... Real chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Nunez! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Douglas Luiz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Liverpool are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Darwin. Yildiz. Yildiz, who's set up one goal so far. Where? Douglas Luiz. Oh, that's clever. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Look at this. Rafael Leao! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rafael Leao has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Martinelli. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now that's well seen too. Reinders. And here's Rafael Leao. Pass is coming off in quick succession. He's got the shot away! Goal! Milan!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Oh, there's the hit! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gabriel Jesus. Fofana. Tomiyasu wins the duel this time. Havertz. Oh, it's come loose. He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Taken back almost at once. Gabriel Jesus. Havertz. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Merino. Oh, it's a promising... It's Gabriel Jesus! Really well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. He's in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. It's a good spell of possession, this. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Saliba, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's beautifully weighted. Gabriel Jesus. Decent hit! Has another go! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give...
Has a shot! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle. Gabriel Jesus!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Havertz. Trossard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Martinelli. Interesting ball. Oh, good spread. And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. Now it's Havertz. Hernandez deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Merino. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Trossard. Havertz. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Trossard gets into some space. Fofana gets good distance on it. Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Havertz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Hernandez gets it away. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Rafael Leao.
60,179.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay... Rafael Leao! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. He was never going to get to that.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's played into space. That looks a cracking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Joao Felix! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
70 minutes is
Sharp, simple,
number 79.
satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, impressive strike.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Merino, just about up to 75 minutes. And that's gone loose. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Rice. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Over to the left. Gabriel Jesus. Pulisic proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And that should get the job done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Havertz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Now it's Trossard. Merino.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Trossard. Hernandez.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the
added
board
time.
is 3. Martinelli. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Havertz. That has been knocked clear. And that's it. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Havertz looks to get on the end of this. Reinders, and that's been intercepted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Martinelli. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Played back in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's away. Havertz. Havertz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they can counter here. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Jorginho. Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Tomiyasu is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, he's onto this. And it's Jorginho. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He might be in here. He's going for goal. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Zinchenko spots it and intercepts. Jorginho. And he's there to retrieve it. Tomiyasu. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Spread out to the left. Havertz. Havertz! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Out for a throw. And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here.
He's gone for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Rice tries to dink it through. Oh, that's clever. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafael Leao. He's tried one! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Leao, spread neatly.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that's another good win of the ball. Rice. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Rafa. And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be...
It's Jorginho! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Not the most accurate pass. Rafael Leao. Gabriel. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And here's Havertz. Havertz. Jorginho! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Jorginho, Fofana does really well to win the ball there. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Zinchenko kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Now that looks a decent ball.
This match was 60,810.
Trossard. Rice. Passes short and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Havertz might just make this.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he welcomes it in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Joao Felix. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Goes in for the header. He has done it. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that could... It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top drawer. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided. Now the finish! Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. For Martinelli. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Trossard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Into the last 5 minutes. Jorginho. Trossard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution in progress.
And he's hit it long, but astray. Rice.
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, they could break here. He's had a hit!
Well, he certainly...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. It's a loose ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Martinelli. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Havertz is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back. Whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
Martinelli! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Fofana. And they're quick to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Havertz. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Martinelli. Well seen. Saw that coming. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's in! Rice has a shot! And he's heaved it away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Havertz, given the lift of his goal. Merino. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. He's shifting through. It's Gabriel Jesus! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Gabriel Jesus has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Shifted it to the flank. Gabriel Jesus. Havertz! It's in! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And He's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's in here! Chance to shoot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Martinelli, big chance!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found the way through. Martinelli!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Arsenal come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's there to get it away. And he cuts out the supply. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Havertz could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third, and the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Merino.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Now it's Havertz. And he's being shifted off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the runner. Nice ball, and he's in. Chance! No mistake!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 63 minutes.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Loftus-Cheek! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Hernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. And the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And it's hoisted clear.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pulisic. Rafael Leao. Decent hit! He's going to be disappointed with that. Trossard. And it's Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chukwueze looking to run onto it. Rafael Leao could try cutting inside. Can he put it away? Martinelli, who has set up 2 goals. Great hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
5 minutes left on the clock. Rafael Leao. Rice. Now Trossard. And here's Havertz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. Now it's Chukwueze. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 3 minutes
Merino.
added time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Back into the middle. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. We have already started here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Header! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Sterling. Now it's Havertz. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka looking to get on the end of this. Yep, it's a corner. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Abraham. Mikel Merino might just make this. That looks a cracking ball. Rafael Leao. So, Jim, who would you identify as the chance? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Sterling. Throw it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Timber. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. He's in a... Gabriel Jesus! And he's heaved it away. Rafael Leao. He is through here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Abraham. Sterling. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Brilliantly cut out. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That is a great... Abraham! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Loftus-Cheek! Loftus-Cheek! They've got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's in! Joao Felix! Defending of the desperate variety.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Joao Felix! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Mikel Merino can get it clear. And they've got a throw. Rice. And that has put paid to that. And here's Abraham. Joao Felix.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. Merino. The final seconds now. Rafael Leao! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's the short...
And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. He's had a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Joao Felix unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's straight offside. Havertz, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Merino.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Havertz. And he's cut it out. Joao Felix.
The attendance for
Smoothly
this match
does
was
it.
52,820.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
He's got the shot away! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Loftus-Cheek. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And here's Joao Felix. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rice with the foul. And it's Loftus-Cheek. He's going for goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Rafa, shot a goal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Oh, that's a key interception. Well read, and the danger is... Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gabbia is there to clear. Rafael Leao. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Havertz. And here's Jesus. Great hit! And he hits the net. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that has been clubbed away. That's been drilled forward. Gabbia. Loftus-Cheek. Milan finding their passes. Driving on and making good progress. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Abraham, and the finish! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ødegaard. Joao Felix. Gabbia. And here's Abraham. He's through here. Rafael Leao! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Loftus-Cheek. Lewis Skelly with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. And Thiaw. Gabriel Jesus. Tomori with a definite foul there. There's a quick free kick. Now it's Trossard. There's the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Tomori tries to clear. He's gone for goal! And chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician...